thing sucks. I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live. Okay.
I don't know.
No, we'll do
I
it
don't
live.
know. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the world, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Matthew Adams, Ronnie, what's up? Thank you, thank you. I'm pretty sure I'm streaming. Can't really tell.
Do it live.
That's why I get this guy right here. This guy is how I'm feeling.
Thing sucks. I can't do it.
I'll get there. I'm figuring it out.
do it
It
live.
says I'm going, so I'm just gonna go with it.
Do it live.
All right. So first up
Do it live. I'll write
tonight,
it and we'll do it live.
I got a few topics lined up.
Thing sucks.
Hopefully, we'll get to all of them
Can't do it.
in time,
live.
because of course everybody knows
No,
6:55 is the end time, so that we can all rush over to Alex's stream. I talked to JVT a little while ago because he didn't have the link up yet. Not that I'm ever giving him any shit after seeing how how the sausage is made behind the scenes. Boy, oh boy! Again,
we'll do it live.
that's how I've been feeling. Anyway, I'm just having fun with it because this is fun. I've been having fun and I can't wait.
Fucking thing sucks.
I'm going tomorrow, same time, 6 to 6:55 before Alex
live.
to lead into him. I don't know. He might have something going on tonight. Hopefully it doesn't
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
mix us up at all.
Fucking thing sucks.
I
can't do it.
He's having on this
do
show
it
tonight.
live.
He's having a debate between
We'll do it live.
Luke
Fuck it. Do it live.
Neferatos,
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
And Martha
Fucking
Bueno.
thing sucks.
I'd love to know
I
if
can't
that's
do
a
it.
real last name. Is that a real
We'll do it
last
live.
name? I know it's a real Spanish name.
We'll do it live.
But
Fuck it.
you know, I believe
Do it
she's from
live.
Cuba. We're gonna meet her
I'll write
tonight.
it
I'm
and
gonna,
we'll do it live.
you know, because Alex has these debates a lot of the time
Fucking
with
thing
people that we,
I can't do it.
you know, kind of don't really know.
We'll do it live.
Yeah, yo, Matthew
do it
Adams,
live.
thank you. We live, baby.
Do it live. I'll
the,
write it and we'll do it live.
a lot of times, like, you know,
Fucking thing sucks.
at least for me
can't do it.
personally, you know,
We'll do it live.
I don't know too much
we'll do
about
it
the
live.
people that Alex has
Do
on
it live.
debating. Sometimes I know
write it and
exactly
we'll
who
do
they
it
are,
live.
which is great.
Fucking thing
And then
sucks.
other times we don't. And
can't do it.
just a little preview.
We'll do it
It
live.
looks like these two tonight are
we'll do it
going to
live.
be. They're both
Do it
pretty
live.
good.
I'll
Like, then,
write
you know,
it
I
and
don't
we'll
think
do
there's
it live.
anybody.
Fucking
You know,
thing
like
sucks.
left
I can't
or
do it.
right. I think they're
We'll do it live.
they're both kind of base, but we're gonna check it
We'll
out
do
and
it
look at
live.
it.
Fuck it. Do it
Big
live.
thing that I saw
I'll
today,
write it
it's
and
just,
we'll
you know,
do it
fun
live.
entertainment stuff, is
Fucking thing sucks. I can't
John
do it.
Rocker, who's been on Alex's
We'll do it
show.
live. We'll do it
I
live.
believe he's in the Hall of Fame. If he's not, he should
Do
be.
it
He's
live. I'll write it and we'll
pitcher
do it
from, I
live.
believe, the 90s.
Fucking thing sucks.
He was on the Braves.
do it.
He was scary. I remember, like,
We'll do
as
it
being a
live.
Red Sox fan back in the day. I'm not
We'll do
anymore.
it live.
I used to live, eat,
Do it live.
breathe, sleep,
I'll write it
and
and we'll do it
everything
live.
else. Red Sox. Well, I do that with all
Fucking
New
thing
England
sucks.
sports, but
I
the
can't
Red
do
Sox were my number one, and now
We'll do
they're
it
not
live.
number anything. I don't watch them. I don't
we'll
really
do it
care. If they
live.
win the World Series or something, I'm like,
it. Do it live.
that's great. And I might
write
catch
and
it
we'll do
at
it
the
live.
end of a World Series game, but that wasn't
Fucking thing sucks.
how I used to do it. But anyway,
can't do
back
it.
in the day when John Rocker would
We'll do
face
it
you,
live.
would face my team,
we'll do it
I'd be
live.
terrified. But I loved
Do
him.
it
I
live.
always loved the
I can
dude. Like,
write it
he's
and we'll do it
outspoken.
live.
He's not afraid to speak his
Fucking
mind,
thing
and
sucks.
it's a beautiful,
I can't do it.
beautiful thing.
do it
He's
live.
beefing right now. I guess he's been beefing for 25
live.
years
Fuck it.
with Patrick
Do it live.
Mahomes Sr.,
I'll write it and we'll do
who
it
was
live.
also, I found out,
Fucking thing sucks.
yeah, he's a baseball
I
player.
can't do it.
And the two of them just haven't
We'll
liked
do it
each
live.
other. I'm going to show you a little bit.
we'll
I
do
don't
it
want to get too
live.
much into it,
Fuck
and
it.
I'll spoil my
Do it
whole fun
live.
here. But
I'll write
and
it
then
and we'll do it live.
and then
Fucking
something a
thing
little bit
sucks.
closer to home for me
can't do it.
personally.
We'll do it
The
live.
Massachusetts
We'll do it
does it
live.
again.
Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and
Have
we'll do it
turned
live.
the town of Worcester. We call it
Fucking thing
Worcester.
Sucks.
It's
I
spelled
can't do it.
Worcester. Everybody
We'll do it
thinks
live.
across the world that it's Worcester, but it's
We'll do it
Worcester.
live. Fuck it.
There's a Worcester,
Do it
England,
live. I'll write
where
it
the
and
name
we'll do
came
it
from.
live.
Worcester.
Fucking thing sucks.
But here we say, welcome
can't
to
do it.
Worcester.
We'll
If
do
you
it
listen
live.
to old Adam Sandler, he's like,
We'll do it live.
welcome to Worcester. At your
Do it
$25,
live.
please.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
It's Toll Booth Willie. And
Fucking
yeah,
thing
so
sucks.
Worcester is humiliating
I can't do it.
me and the state
We'll do
of
it live.
Massachusetts and the entire country.
We'll do it live.
Once again, with
Do it live.
this
I'll write it and
new
we'll do it
sanctuary
live.
city. It's not just sanctuary cities,
Fucking
you know, for
thing
illegal
sucks.
aliens.
I can't do it.
It is a
We'll
sanctuary
do it
city
live.
for gender
we'll do it
diverse
live.
people. So I'm going to get into a little bit of
Do
that.
it
but-
live. I'll write it and we'll do
real
it
quick,
live.
let me just once again, Rocker is
thing
definitely
sucks.
going to rock.
I can't do it. We'll do it live.
Mahomes Senior. It's pathetic. When
we'll
you
do
guys
it
see this
live.
video, you're gonna laugh. It's
Do it live.
Rocker still
I'll
looks
write
like
it and
that
we'll do
dude
it
can
live.
throw down, and
Fucking
Mahomes
thing
Senior
sucks.
looks like a
I can't do
pencil.
it.
So. It's going to
We'll
be
do
a
it
great
live.
fight for all of us Rocker fans,
We'll do it
especially
live.
us Rocker
Fuck it.
fans. I think he's going to pull
Do it
out, but we'll
live.
think
I'll
about
write
it later.
and we'll do it live.
So, let's see what I'm gonna get into first here. Let's see what Madame Ruby sees. Let's do the Rocker stuff first, because it's fun, it's light. Why not? And honestly, the biggest stuff I really want to get into is man, I wish I could remember that. I'm just gonna say Luke versus Martha's debate tonight on Alex's show. I'd like to kind of, you know, at least finish with that so that our minds are ready. We get our minds in tune for the debate. So let's get into this Rocker stuff. Ready? This is wild shit. So this was at in New Orleans, right? Because the Super Bowl is down there. Watch this. Ready? In the red shirt and hoodie, that's Mahomes Senior. I hope it's not too loud. John Rocker, big muscle-bound dude, comes over trying to shake his hand. He's like, what's the matter with you, dude? Dude talking mad shit. Hold me back. Is he got a fucking problem, dude? Look at, oh, hold me back. No, hold me back. Yeah, right. Chucks his beer at him. Bring it. Sure, some expletives were shared. So that just happened. I think that was right, like the night before, but I don't know. It's, you know, the video just came out today that I've seen. So I don't know if that was pre-Super Bowl or post-Super Bowl, but it was Super Bowl times. And, yeah, these two just don't like each other. And then I'm, you know, going through Twitter X, and I'm seeing, oh, I'll show that in a second too. That's pretty awesome. Yes! Alex Stein revealed as secret son of Andy Kaufman. Comedy world shaken to its core. I don't know if he's the secret son. I would say he's taken on the body, the soul. Andy Kaufman's soul is living in Alex Stein. So here's this right here. I'm gonna give you guys a little secret. Until I can really figure this out really good, like the top 3 or 4 things that I tweet out every day are gonna be my stories. I was thinking today, I'm like, everybody's gonna figure this one out quick, but that's all right. That's all right. What are we gonna do? We're gonna have some fun. We can talk about it. We're gonna do some talking. All right. So I hope this isn't loud either. I tried to make sure there you go. That's not bad. What? Yes. It's gonna be. Yeah. We can't hear the audio of the guy talking. I am going to cry. Thanks, brother. Daniel Graham, my boy! Thank you! Oh, I'm so glad to hear. I don't know how I can screw things up anymore, but I promise I will. Let's see if I can fix this real quick. Oh, what do you know? I'm so sorry. Thank you. So you probably didn't hear the last one, which is really making me up. Anyway, I'll show you, Dan, in case you weren't here. This is like my opening scene.
We'll do it live. Okay.
Because this is how I've been feeling the last
we'll
few
do
days.
it live.
I'll get there. I hate talking about it, but, you know,
write it and we'll do it live.
elephant in the room. We'll get it done.
Fucking
we'll get it done.
Sucks. I can't
so
do it.
Let's go back over to yonder.
We'll do it live. Okay.
And I'm gonna replay the first one then. I'm gonna replay the first one since you didn't hear it. I mean, it wasn't like, you know, too rough, but not a good deal, you know. Not a good deal. Let me know if you guys can hear this time. Ugh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Too loud. Is that good? Let me know if that's good. Ronnie! Yeah, let me know if that's good. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Thank you, Matty. Matt Adams, my brother, man. What's good? Yeah, so, as you can see, right? These two have had beef, I guess, for 25 years. Nobody knew about it. I didn't know about it. I mean, this is, you know, the boys, baseball players, you know, hating each other. Who knew? After all that time. I mean, maybe people knew back then. I didn't really. I had no clue. So, here's the goody good bag. Ready? We're going to rock this. I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to bring it over here. So we can actually...
All right, breaking news. I don't know if you saw this little beef on Bourbon, the beef on Bourbon Street this past weekend. John Rocker and Pat Mahomes Sr. going at it, almost broke out in a fight. I guess they fucking hated each other since their playing days, baseball. I mean, I guess not surprising. Everyone has beef with John Rocker. But they signed the fucking paperwork. Guess what we got, boys and girls? Rough and Rowdy, April 19th, Wheeling, West Virginia. Woo! Bad Friday. Yeah. You guys, none of this, like, you know, I liked Tyson, Jake Paul. They're great. They're fucking making up and, like, fucking each other after the fight. This is real bad blood. And just to show that I don't hold grudges, I know Patty Mahomes, the Super Bowl guy, the guy who just got doors blown off, said he hated Barstool. Well, now your dad's fighting in our company against John Rocker, so I'm going to save a seat, free of charge. Woo. Patty Mahomes and crew, no bad blood. We can make up, watch your dad fight. That's an open invite. You say you don't like us, I get your dad to fight John Rocker and Rough and Rowdy. April 19th, Bad Friday.
Oh, man, it's great stuff. And I know all you chat rats, y'all know the deal. Alex tried to do a fun little radio type of bit at Barstool. He brought damn, I always forget his name, that homeless comedian dude, black dude. He was on Fish Tank and stuff. He's crazy. I can't remember his name. It's really gonna drive me nuts. It's not Dontarius. Is it? Ronnie, is it Dontarius? Yeah, it is Dontarius. I'm an idiot because you get Darius, White Darius, and Dontarius. That's why I was mixed up. It's louder than you, so if you talk at the same time, we can barely hear you. Oh, shoot. Thank you. No, I appreciate it. Dunye, I know they're all D's. Jeesh. We're getting all the black D's. That's a bad joke. Yeah, you're right. Dunye is the effeminate dude who we love. Dunye. I'm just trying to separate them here. Then you got Black Darius, White Darius, and Dontarius, right? Dontarius, the shirtless fat guy. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So Alex brought Dontarius, the shirtless fat black homeless guy. Who we love all these people, by the way. They're they're the whack pack, baby. To Barstool Studios, and he's like, just going in there, and I don't know if you guys ever seen the video, but it's pretty bad. Like, all the Barstool employees are all like crazy, almost woke people, and they're like physically attacking Alex and Don Terry. It was terrible. So every time I see El Presidente's face, I kind of get pissed, but Alex has this side to him, which is it's great to see, and I try to adopt some of it myself because it's a good thing. Like, he's very forgiving, and he's like my first like gut instinct is to be like, fuck you, El Presidente. But Alex is like, dude, I kind of went in there and I pissed him off, because, there are videos out there. You can go watch them yourself. I ain't going to show them. At least not today. I got tons of shit. But, of Dave Portnoy talking shit about Alex. And that I'm a loyal dude, man. When I love you, I love you. I don't care if whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to adopt Alex's viewpoint on Dave Portnoy, and plus Dave Portnoy is from my area. He's from Boston, so I've been around this dude quite a long time, and I'll share stories maybe someday about it, but nothing too crazy. But I don't know. I like him. I don't like him. I don't know. I go back and forth. I get a couple of friends that own different pizza bar restaurant places, and he's done reviews, and he's done a really nice job for them, so that's another reason why it's kind of hard for me to totally crap on him. But everybody's opinionated. I'm opinionated. That's why I'm doing this shit. So hell yeah, great minds think alike. Daniel, one of these days, bro, I'm going to figure out how to, I got the chat up on, fuck yeah. One of these days soon, I will figure out how to isolate those chats and bring them up for everybody. I still have to do labeling and all this shit. I've been working like a maniac trying to figure this out and have it perfectly for you, which I will very soon. I'm just gonna go real quick to the next one. Let's see, because time's, and you're watching the Starboard show. Yeah, time flies. Last night, I thought we had a ton of time left, and next thing I know, I'm, going over 2 minutes. So, I want to end right at 55, because I don't want to, I want every,
All right,
I'd love
breaking
to,
news.
I want, what I really need to learn how to do on this is, I can't remember the terminology, but you basically integrate all your viewers, boom, migrate them or whatever, straight into Alex's channel. I don't know if I'm big enough to do that yet. Here's the thing, too, is there are 3 criteria.
I don't know if you saw this little...
Presidente. Yeah. There are 3 criteria to have, a big boy channel, big girl channel on YouTube. I meet 2 of them, which was why I was able to go. The third one is subscriptions. I need at least 500 subscriptions so that I can even have, so a random person could scroll through YouTube and say, who's going live right now? What are these lives about? I don't even believe I show up on there because I have a junior operator's YouTube channel. But that's okay. I'm starting scratch. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. So let me look at this mess. Jerry Callahan, huge sports radio guy, used to be on Massachusetts. Awesome people. Great. Why can't I get it right where I want it? Dagnabbit. There we go. Boop. So Jerry Callahan, a day doesn't go by when it's not complete and total humiliation to be from Massachusetts. That's the first thing I saw today when I popped on X, Twitter, whatever. Man, this is absolutely humiliating. Worcester, for those of you you guys don't know about the history of Massachusetts, we were kind of a big deal. We helped form this entire country. And Worcester, played a pretty big role in the Revolutionary War. And I'll do something maybe down the road. By the way, tomorrow's show, I'm going to be doing other topics. It's not going to be the entire show, but I've been wanting to do this for so long. Don't mind that. My alarm batteries went out. Tomorrow's show, I'm gonna try and have whatchamacallit. I'm gonna explain the American political spectrum. My wife's cooking dinner. What am I supposed to do? Be mad? I'm spoiled. I am a spoiled man. I'm a lucky man. So I'm gonna try. I wish I tried to save it. I just want to show you guys. I mean, I'm sure you guys probably already seen this, but what the hell? Let's watch it again together. Maybe I can just go here. I tried to put it in here real quick, but so Worcester is like I said, it's man, I thought it was in here. Here it is. This circus freak show right here. So apparently last night. Now, by the way, look at Alex goes to these town hall meetings and he's hilarious. Sometimes, even every time he's hilarious, but sometimes he's serious about the issue. Other times he's still, I guess, always serious, but sometimes he's more serious and trying to get something pushed. Other times he's just trying to make a statement. They're always hilarious, but man, I hope I can find this mess, because I swear I had it right here, but it goes right to city council. They know what I'm looking for. All right, ready? So here's the thing. I'm gonna unmute it and play it in a second, but yeah, so Alex goes to these places. He goes to all these town hall, city hall, these events. And I was telling you guys a little bit before this, like Karen Reed's story. This woman who's being totally railroaded and lied about and taken down by just corruption throughout the DA's office, police offices, judges, you name it. They are just railroading her. I'll get more into that as the second trial comes around. I don't really have too much time to get into it tonight, but I'll let you guys know more. It's crazy. Any one of us could be Karen Reed. But people were going to the Canton town committee meetings and trying to get stuff done there. Never happens. Alex can never get these things done. No, every single person. That guy Billboard Chris goes to places. He can't get anything done. These people all go here. I mean, you're going to see it. I know you're getting a little sneak peek, but when you hear it, if you haven't already, these people went to this Worcester City Council meeting and got their way. And it's a clown show. Just watch this. Whether it's Alex being, absolutely hilarious, or if it's someone who's going up there with, like, cold, hard facts and explaining things in the most direct way possible. The good guys never win in these city council, town council meetings. It fucking pisses me off so bad. These clown shoes go there and they get their way, and it's like, what do you know? Unbelievable. Because, all the city councilmen, they're all wearing the same clown shoes. Watch this, right? I'm going to go back, obviously. I don't know if we'll watch the whole entire thing, but because I still want to get to...
I need the city to protect me because the federal government won't. And if you think you're afraid of Trump, you should see how afraid of Trump I am.
Can you wrap up, please?
Yes, I can. If you say that you're afraid of Trump and that's why you don't want the city to be a safe space for trans people, you better prepare for trans people to make this a very unsafe space.
Oh, yeah?
I'm shaking right now. I don't want to be here.
Please?
Can you shut up?
I'm sorry, am I taking too long pleading for my life?
You remembered how many children I have and that 2 of them are trans.
I speak as both the B and the T in the LGBT.
I'm multiply disabled. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a connective tissue disorder that causes me immense physical pain. I'm on the autism spectrum, and I have narcolepsy, and I couldn't drive myself here, so I had to hide from my driver that I was in drag, which is not an easy thing to do in drag.
I do not want...
Go take a nap. You got narcolepsy and all this other crap. This is another thing you guys have been seeing for a long time. You know, I have disorders. Please give me more attention. Look at my disorders. Only in this day and age can, you know, a freaking disorder be seen as something, you know, to give you attention. It's a positive. I mean, not to say it's a negative. Everybody has disorders. I'm sure I got fucking 20 of them for all I know. But I would sit there and go, but narcolepsy is why you should do anything I say. Fuck you. Watch this fucking clown shoe. Ready? Watch this goofy.
Want to be here. It's my day off. I do not want to be in your DMs. I do not want to be in your email inboxes. I do not want my creativity writing diss tracks like Kendrick. I don't want to spend an hour applying glitter on my face so that you will hear and see me.
See? Did you see that part? Did you catch that? The first time I watched this, it's the first thing that stood out to me out of all these idiots. Do I have to wear a glitter? Do I have to put on clown shoes for you to see me? Somebody notice me, please. That's what all the shit is. She's just a fucking garbage-ass lesbian who wants to be... That's this whole trans thing. If somebody can figure out the next thing that will, like, you know, give somebody attention, please shower me with attention. Negative attention's good. If somebody can figure out the next one, then we can just speed up this process and, you know, be done with the trans thing. We'll be stuck with the new thing, but, you know, this you know, chicks with beards drives me crazy. I know there was that cool dude who was on Alex's show the other day who's like a trans, I don't know, whatever. I don't hate trans people. I don't hate anybody, really. There's a few people I probably say I hate. Mitch McConnell did not vote for Tulsi Gabbard to be confirmed. I try to not use the H word. Not that word. I try to not use the the hate word. But man, Mitch McConnell, piece of human trash filth. You know, I don't want anybody to die. You should never wish death upon anybody. But let me tell you, it's like I'm checking my watch with Mitch McConnell. You know what I'm saying?
I want you to listen to me.
Let us remember that the Nazis burned the books that the Nazis burned books on gender sciences first. Now the administration has villainized and marginalized migrant workers, trans, LGBT people, and even special needs, denying life-saving and affirming care.
I have special needs people in my family. I've always have had people with special needs, whether I was working with them, they're in school with me, family members, people I've taken care of, or whatever. This is what they do. This is why the LGB has grown. Do you guys remember when it was just LGB? Then they had to throw in T, and then Q, R, P, S, L, M, N, O, V, W, A, plus, Y, two spirits. It's bullshit. All they're doing is trying to grow their little voting union. It's a voting. It's a Democrat voting union. You guys know, and it's like, don't you dare. Don't you dare. There are handicapped people. They have nothing to do with any side, to be honest with you. Just leave them the fuck out of this shit. Pisses me off, if you can't tell. Ready? Let's just watch a little bit more. I don't want to...
Can you look at me and tell me how many of my friends need to die before you do anything?
Please wrap
look
up.
at me!
Okay, we're all done here.
Fucking pathetic!
We're all done. Come on.
Of course, we need to
Yeah,
continue
you're fucking
celebrating
pathetic.
Black History Month because in spite of what's coming down from Washington, we all know that we all exist and we all need to be recognized for our existence.
But be aware that you are a guest in my house when you come. And when you come, know that there are strong queer and trans people in my classroom who will collect you with the quickness.
They will collect you. Can you believe these people are literally? So, if you guys don't know, which I'm sure you all do, I'm so sorry I haven't been keeping up with the chat. Johnny Z. Friendly, thank you for being here. Robbie, what's up, brother? I know I have the chat up here. I figured it out, but it's still like really small for me to see. But I'm working, baby. I'm working on it. What the hell was I gonna say before? I forgot. Let's just go back to here. Pretend I never forgot.
My name in drag is Dee Dee Delight. And my name out of drag is Dewey Cosgrove Atienza.
Dewey. Screwy Dewey. This is... I don't know what the hell this is. Honestly, it sounds like a chick.
Laddie LaRouge, he, they, in drag, District 3.
My legal name is Olivia D'Ambrosio. My public name is Livy Scanlon. My wife and I own a home in the Canal District.
I speak.
Oh my god. My wife and I. Meh. It's like, ooh, I don't want my channel taken down yet, so I'll just play nice.
As someone who is always misgendered, like all the time, people refer to me as sir when I prefer to be referred to as ma'am.
It's ma'am.
I speak as someone who is afraid to use public toilets.
You're afraid? No, all the little girls in the area are afraid. When you go in the fucking toilet, buddy, just don't go take a shit. You're not even trying. This motherfucker isn't even trying. At least blue-haired clown. Honestly, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a girl because she's like, when I dress in drag, and it's like dudes dress in drag to pretend to be girls. But if you caught it, she's like, my other name is Billy Bob Thornton. So it's like, okay, you're really a girl pretending to be a dude, pretending to be another dude. You're a dude pretending to be another dude, playing as another dude.
I speak as someone who is a member of this community and is a queer person.
You have to imagine being me and my wife, fearing that our marriage rights will be stripped away at any moment.
Please, I only have so much time. Please, Joe's gonna cut me off.
Which matters more? Covering the legal fees of systemic police brutality or protecting the lives of queer people in our community?
Police.
How many lives have to be lost before you consider fighting back against fascism and corruption?
Go fuck yourself. These are all fascists. I can't wait for tomorrow's show. Fascism is on the left. Fascism just means that the government is either in charge of or at least in cahoots with business, in all business. So they can tell the phone company to shut you down if you're not saying what they want you to say, blah, blah, blah. You can't have a bank account. Blah, blah. That's fascism, by the way. That's what fascism is. Fucking ridiculous. These idiots. Trump came in and ended fascism.
Now is the time to say that if federal money relies on the dehumanization of trans people, that we don't want your goddamn money.
I get that some of you care more about easy funding than trans lives, and don't mind Nazis for some whatever reason. But
go fuck yourself. Sorry.
Normally I would say good evening, but through the chair I will only impart my sour grapes.
That was the best line. I like that. Finally, somebody can be funny on this disgusting, crazy filth circus that is these leftists.
It's an extremely emotional and taxing thing to stand up here as someone as part of the trans and gender diverse community.
My name is Katie. I'm from District 5, and I'm speaking in support of agenda items 10B and 14B.
I guarantee you Katie is not really a Katie. It's just a boy who wants attention so bad that he'll do anything he can possibly do. And he's about to get his fucking way at a government city council meeting, and it's pathetic.
Right now in our country, Trump is threatening the trans and gender diverse community.
Noticing people here are trying.
All right. I don't even think I'm going to play this kid. It's disgusting. I'm going to move on. You can clearly tell the groomer parents are destroying this little boy. I'm not even going to get into it. I'm sorry I even got to that point. I was already planning on cutting it for this. This is just gross. Upside down flag. You're not teaching your kids pride. You know, I have kids. And you hear me being funny and saying all this stuff, and I know you guys agree with all the same shit, basically, but I teach my kid, like, my kids will, you know, come up and ask me questions as the years go by and the grades go up, and they're like, oh, that boy Tommy, now he goes to school and he wants to be called Teresa. And I'm like, okay, for Tommy Teresa. I'm like, just, you know, try to avoid him. I'm like, don't ever be rude. And he's like, no, well, you know, he's like, always like, you know, he has to like say every 5 seconds, and this is from out of the mouths of babes, from little kids. They always have to say every 5 seconds how they're trans or this and that with, you know, oh, they don't feel safe and blah, blah, blah. First of all, every fucking school is just placating to this nonsense. So it's like, little Tommy, you feel just fine. Fuck you. Every other kid has to fucking walk on eggshells, you piece of shit. He's not even a piece of shit. I feel bad for you to say. I'm just being a wise ass. Fucking little Tommy, your parents are fucking scumbags, okay? They're teaching you bullshit. Fuck you. I don't want to lose too much time. Time is flying! I told you I was having fun! This part's a little annoying, but, you know, you make do. All I know is I teach my kids to love other people. You know, treat other people nice. Treat people the way you'd like to be treated, and you'll be just fine. And talk shit behind their back like a normal person. So, I'm going to, I'm gonna mix this up real quick. Let me switch it up here. Let me switch it up. Look at, I got scenes for days. I'm making scenes. I'm figuring it out. So, where is good old Martha? Oh, Maria, sorry. Oh, no, it's Martha. All right, so here's the thing. Tonight on Alex's show, there's going to be a debate for the legalization of marijuana. If you guys have seen shit in my chat, I'm so sorry. Airplane Willie, thank you for being here. A ray of light. A ray of light, thank you so much. Oh, man, I am so thankful you guys are here. Thank you. So on tonight's show, it's going to be marijuana debate for legalization. I honestly don't know. Well, yeah, because Luke, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go over here real quick. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. This, honestly, when I saw this part with this little kid, it kind of triggered me all over again. Because as a dad, that is fucked up, man. I don't know how somebody could do that. I really, really don't. Like I said, like, you know, my kids know how my wife and I think and shit, you know what I mean? They know our side, but we, like, make sure they know to love people, even people you don't get along with or disagree with. It's like, these people, like, I kind of even want to play it just because it's pissing me off. I want to look up, real quick. Here he is. He just started following me tonight. I started following him. He seems like a super duper good dude. This is the guy who's going to be debating on Alex's show tonight. Real quick, you know what? I've been looking into this crap for years. Even though I'm only 19, and you see my wrinkles, I can't pretend to be 19. Fine. Not really. For years, I've been looking at this shit and hearing all the different sides. For me personally, you know, I'd love to hear if these two can bring this up. If Luke and Martha Bueno can discuss this, maybe I'll even super chat. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I am for decriminalization over legalization. Legalization means that the government gets involved, they regulate it, they tax it, they sell it, basically. They say who can sell it, who can't, and all this other shit. Decriminalizing means, fuck you, we can grow our own tomatoes if we want. We can grow as many tomatoes as we want. Like, in Massachusetts, once they legalized it, it's like, you can only grow one plant per person and per household. So I remember watching a debate, and somebody's like, so does each person in the household have to be over 18? In order to, say, oh, you can grow a plant in that person's name or whatever. And they're like, no. So if you have a household of 2 adults and 2 children, you can grow 4 plants. Why? So are my kids gonna be using the marijuana? No, but what? Then who cares? Then just say 2 plants. It's so dumb. This is why I am for decriminalization. Get the hell out of my life. I'll grow it if I want. I won't grow it if I don't want. I'll smoke it if I like. I'll eat it if I want. I won't do anything with it if I'd like. Ugh, it drives me nuts. But this dude seems like a really good dude. This is Luke. Just reading his stuff. He is... he's all for it. This is kind of what he does. This is his deal. At least from what I was looking at. Big Marijuana found a loophole around advertising restrictions, and its ads are working to entice kids to try weed. Maybe he's against it. This is why we're looking into it. Because, shit, I thought he was for it. Terrence Cole, Trump's pick to lead the DEA, has voiced concerns about the dangers of marijuana and linked its use to high suicide. Now, maybe this dude don't like weed. Maybe I was wrong. He's still a good dude, I'm just saying. But I thought he was the one who was pro, but I guess he's against. At least maybe that's the 2 that we're reading. Let's try to find one more, because I got a whole nother thing, a section with Martha Bueno, because I was looking her up too. And she seems kind of good. Like, there's some stuff that I like about her, so. Oh, my goodness. Where do we look? The Great Cannabis Clash, baby. That's what we building up for. That's what we are building up for. Good drug policy. I don't know. I can't tell, man. I think he is for it. All right, let me just skip out of here. Let's go. I'm pretty sure he's... Do you guys know if he's against it or what? Airplane Willie, whenever you come here, it's the perfect time, brother. I appreciate it. A real light, my homie. Yeah! Man, a few people dropped out. Come on now. Come on now! Alright, so let's go over to her, because I got this keyed up properly. I mean, because we're going to go to her next. No, I'm kidding. Ready? Alright. Let me just check and make 1,000% show. Yeah, I did it right. I did it right. I did it right. I did it crazy. Ready? This is Martha Bueno.
And I am an American and the daughter of Cuban immigrants. As teens, my parents watched as Fidel Castro came into power, and they watched their country descend into chaos. When my father was 21 years old, he realized that he had no future in Cuba.
Hold on, real quick. I just saw Dan Graham post, hate the sin, love the sinner, and that is absolutely right. I mean, come on, it's just a no-brainer. Every single Cuban American, their parents like swam across to get them here, and it's great, but I hear it all the time. We all hear it all the time, but still a good story. It's just the same old song and dance, my friend. All right, ready? Let's get into it. Sorry, Martha. I think you're great. It's Martha, right? Yeah, Martha Bueno. Is Bueno really a real last name? No Bueno. It's like Cap, right? No Cap, no Bueno. Bueno's good, right? So it's like good Martha. That's a cool-ass last name if it's really her last name, but I don't think so. You can have 6 cannabis plants per house in California, Robbie says. Damn, that's interesting. So, and it could have changed in Massachusetts. I honestly can't say, but I know at least when it was finally legalized in Massachusetts, it was, you can have 1 plant per person in the household. It's like, what the fuck are you supposed to do with 1 plant? I'm like, yeah, 1 plant. And then I snip it and I take a little part and I put in another plant. And then now it's the same plant, right? That's how my ass would be doing it. All right, ready? Some more from Martha Bueno from Miami.
And he decided to leave. He got caught trying to leave and was given a 6 to 8 year sentence for that crime.
I'm busting jokes. Her poor dad had to do 8 years in prison. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm just a wise ass. I was just saying, like, Ted Cruz, every single person, I believe Marco Rubio. I've heard it literally my whole life that I can remember hearing about it. Cuba's like the 51st state. Like, we love Cubans because Cubans understand. Communism, bad. Socialism, bad. Fascism, bad. Leftism, bad. We love Cubans. I was just being a wise guy, believe me. But it seems every single one of them has the same story. They're like, swam over here, and they escaped that shit. But I'm so sorry. I'm just being a wise guy. I didn't know. 8 years in prison. He shouldn't do 8 seconds in prison. But that's fucking hard. And that's love. Your parents love you. Your dad's doing 8 years in prison because he loves you. He wants you free.
First, he was sent to a maximum security prison. After 6 months, he was allowed to go work in the gulags. At about a year, my grandmother devised a plan to hatch him out of jail. Little tidbit, I'm named after her. She's the first one to win.
Damn!
My grandmother wasn't able to do it, so my mom rose to the challenge. She figured a way to drive across the country, break my father out of jail, drive him back to this little town right outside of Guantanamo called Caymanera. And he waited for about a month where he swam from Caymanera to the base, the U.S. naval base in Guantanamo. This is why freedom is so important to me.
So wait a second. I thought you said 8 years, but I guess 8 months. Even 8 seconds, man. That shit sucks.
I've been privileged to grow up in a country where I am able to own my own home, where I am able to start businesses, and where I am able to have 4 beautiful children who have never had a day of hunger.
That's right. Let it go. Let it flap. So, I'm just gonna skip back to where the heck was it? I think it's ahead here. Let me just go. I think she talks a little bit about.
There's 30 million Americans that can vote, Hispanic Americans that can vote. 30 million votes. And the Libertarian Party has the best solutions to the problems, to the issues.
Ooh, she's a libertarian. Not bad. I mean, like I said on last night's stream, libertarians are like half conservative, half leftist. I don't even know if I'd say half and half. It's probably more like 70% conservative, 30% lefty. And I don't know. I mean, when I hear libertarian, I think I align with their stuff. But then they start going off the deep end into crazy land. So now I think I'm an idiot. Libertarian Martha is definitely for letting weed be free all over the place. And probably every other drug. And so Luke's against it. And I think this stuff too, we're going to hear tonight. I don't want to kind of spoil anything for them, but I was always, as a young teenager, a little cranky, fiery young teenager, I was always against, I was always, for the decriminalization or legalization of marijuana, all the way up until about 7 or 8 years ago, I think, when it was even, before states started to legalize it, because how do I say this? Someone that I know and love became they were injured by it, and then I found out many other people can get schizophrenia as well. That doesn't mean everybody who smokes it's going to get it, blah blah blah. But there are studies that show that schizophrenia can come from super ridiculously high overuse of marijuana. And let's face it, when I used to smoke. I haven't smoked in years. I quit weed years ago, but when I smoked, boy, it was wake and bake, and then bake and snooze. Like I literally, this was back in the day with blunts. I was smoking blunts from sunrise to sunset, stuffy, big, giant, fat blunts, and it was a fun time. But I'm glad I figured out to end that fun time. Some people don't. I way overdid it, and there are benefits to it. I mean, that's why I was saying, like, even back in the day, I was for decriminalization over legalization, because, now you'll have these whack job therapists. What time we got? All right, we're still good. These whack job therapists out there are like, you're sitting there and they're just as crazy. They're crazier than anybody going into the office to get therapy. Let's face it. I've seen many, many therapists in my life, and they're all idiots. They're all, I don't even know. Yeah, they're dumb. They're dumb, and they just have as many fucking problems, if not more, than me or anybody else who walks in their office. So you got, the crazy leading the crazy. It's ridiculous. And now you're going to have them and other types of therapists, I can't think of them off the top of my head, who can prescribe shit, you know what I mean? I think it's a neurological something or other. But don't be prescribing weed to people. I mean, my grandparents, when my grandfather got cancer, they were always against all this shit. And one day I could smell it. What the fuck is going on in here? And they're smoking weed. I couldn't fucking believe it. It was prescribed. And this was a long time ago. It was way before it was legalized. I couldn't believe a doctor did it. And the fucking crazy thing is, it was the only thing that would help my grandfather to be able to eat. Everything all the medicine and shit they would tell him to do, he couldn't find any, a way to actually want to eat. And that was part of the you need to eat or the cancer can grow. It will grow. And so he's sitting there smoking weed. It was fucking crazy. And so it helped. And if it helped them, I'm sure it's good. I mean, if you get cancer, you should be able to fucking do whatever the hell you want. I mean, without harming anybody else, of course. But so this debate's gonna be fun. Truth is unbreakable here. Yes. Woo! Thank you. So I go back. I've always gone back and forth with marijuana. I mean, let's face it. Everything in life is about, a balance. It's all a balance. You can't, people working too much, and then they get overstressed and they lose their minds and do stupid shit. So you need some time off. You need either vacation time or to not work, 15, 16 hours a day or whatever the hell you're working. People stay home too much. You're not doing shit. Now you become, a couch potato, and you're not doing shit, and you're not active, and your fucking blood pressure goes up, and you put on a couple of pounds, All right, we got 1 minute left, guys. I'm going to get flying. Same time tomorrow, 6 o'clock to 6:55. I'm going to, that's tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go Friday. I'll let you know tomorrow if I'm going to go, if I'm going to have a different time tomorrow. Friday, I'll let you know. But tomorrow, definitely 6 o'clock. Head over to Alex's. I will learn how to integrate people over there soon. I love you all. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love every stinking single one of you. I love you. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy Alex. Get over there. And I'll see you guys over there. I'll be in the chat. All right, love you. Peace.